Hello and again a very warm welcome to you all. You all know that we always give you proper information about finance related topics, which comes into your mind by seeing news contents. Today we will discuss about public finance. So let's start the topic. Friends, public finance is that type of finance which represents the role of government in the economy. Simply, it assesses the government annual revenue and expenditures made by public agencies, that is government institutions. We all know that revenue of the government comes from the collection of various returns, several types of taxes, loan interest, etc. So first of all, we have a question. Who defines public finance? You all know there is a prominent person in every field who defines any particular term later which is used by the world. Just like that, in the 20th century, there was a famous German origin American economist, Richard A. Musgrave. He is known as the father of public finance. He, along with his wife, Peggy B. Musgrave, wrote a book titled The Theory of Public Finance. As Villanova University, the main goals of public finance are to recognize when, how and why the government should intervene in the current economy and also understand the possible outcomes of making changes in the market. Apart from that, public finance can involve issues outside of the economy, include accounting and law. The objectives of public finance are managing public funds, economic development, eliminating inequality, retaining price stability, satisfying the nation's fundamental needs, and managing the currency value in the international market. Components of public finance. Mainly, there are 5 major components of public finance. They are national debt, tax collection, expenditure, national budget and deficit and surplus. The government of India collects taxes for the growth and development of the nation. National debt. If the government's expenditure is more than the income, it is known as debt. In India, the Public Debt Management Cell under the Department of Economics of the Ministry of Finance issues the debt, and the Reserve Bank manages public debt on behalf of the central and state governments. According to a report of Fortune India, the public debt central government liabilities rose from 128 lakh crore in FY21 to a high of 135.837 lakh crore by March 2022. But saying that in India is under debt trap is completely wrong, because India is out of the top 10 countries with the most national debt. Japan, $9.087 trillion, has the highest national debt, followed by Greece, $379 billion, and Portugal, $264 billion. Also, the USA, $31.41 trillion and Italy, $2.48 trillion lie in the list. This is the latest report of 2023. Tax collection. When we buy any goods, it includes some sort of taxes. Also, there are other taxes like income and service, which is deposited annually. It is decided every year in the national budget that the income tax should be imposed on the person with how much income. Also, the local governments like municipalities and panchayat charges some taxes on houses. The Ministry of Road and Transport charges road tax for vehicles. The latest report of Income Tax of India says the gross collection of rupees 13,63,649 crores by December 17, 2022. It includes taxes like corporation, personal income and security transaction. Expenditure. Expenditures are everything that the government actually spends money on a development project such as social programs, education and infrastructure. which is aimed at benefiting society. The total expenditure in the FY 2022-23 pegged at rupees 39.44 crore, which is 4.5% higher than the FY 2021-22. National budget. A national budget or the government budget is a document. A national budget or the government budget is a document. The document of every country presents a budget every year for the development of their country, in which funds are allocated for health, education, transport, infrastructure, public welfare schemes, defense, and many other schemes. And some targets are set to be achieved in those fields. As we told earlier, the total budget for the FY 2022-23 was 39.44 crores. Deficit and surplus. Looking at the current news of the Indian economy and trade, you will be listening to the terms deficit and surplus. Perhaps some of you may be familiar with these words. Deficit means more expenditure and less income, while surplus means more income, less expenditure. Recently, you would have heard that India's trade deficit with China crossed $100 billion, which is a very bad sign for India's economy. It comes under the current account deficit. It means we imported more goods and services from China than exports. Increment in the imports leads a country economy to the abyss. So it's necessary to focus on more exports and spread awareness towards indigenous things. Importance of public growth. Constant economic growth. The government of India to maintain a constant economy depends on certain tools such as tax, national budget, investment and debt of the nation. Economic stability. Like every government, the Indian government is also dependent upon taxes, which helps you to stabilize the economy. To control the foreign debt and maintaining economical balance, the government imposes more tax on the public. Fixed. With the government tools such as taxes, nation budget, etc., controlling the inflation rate of the nation is a good source for public finance. During inflation, it reduces the indirect taxes and general expenditures but increases direct taxes and capital expenditure. Export promotion. To strengthen the nation's economy, the government always promotes the export by pulling less tax or tax exemption on goods which are exported. Due to this, the flow of foreign currency in the country increases, which boosts the economy. Infrastructure development. One of the main importance of the public finance or government budget is to invest the money in areas like education, roads and railways, hospitals, airport sanitation facilities, pure drinking water, etc. Hope this video helped you to understand about public finance. If you like today's videos, please do like, subscribe and share with your friends and family. Thank you.